The first knock came at 2:17 a.m. Not on the door, not on the window. It came from inside the room she was already sitting in. She thought it was her heartbeat echoing in her ears. She was wrong. She heard knocking from inside her own room. I'm telling this story because I verified as much of it as I could. Police records, building permits, audio recordings, and one woman who still refuses to sleep with the lights off. Her name is Mira Hassan. In 2019, she was 27 years old and living alone in a rented second-floor apartment in Old Dhaka, a building constructed sometime in the late 1970s. The place wasn't unusual. Thin walls, old plumbing, the kind of building where sounds travel, but not like this. Mira worked from home as a subtitle translator. Quiet life, no pets, no roommates, no history of hallucinations, sleep paralysis, or anxiety disorders, confirmed by her medical records. She told me,
I like the silence. That's why I chose that place. You could hear your own thoughts.
The knocking didn't start violently. That's important. The second night after moving in, she heard it again. 3 soft knocks, measured, patient. She assumed it was the upstairs neighbor. Old buildings exaggerate sound. But then she realized something.
It wasn't coming from the walls. It wasn't echoing. It sounded like it was inside the air.
She opened the door. The hallway was empty. No footsteps, no voices, no movement. The knocks began happening every night, always between 2 and 2:30 a.m. Never louder, never faster. Always from the same direction, behind her, inside the room. She started recording audio on her phone. The sound was there, which ruled out imagination. After 2 weeks, the pattern changed. The knocks started responding. When she whispered, "Hello," there would be 1 knock. When she stayed silent, 3.
I stopped answering. That's when it got closer.
The sound moved from the far corner to the wall behind her bed. Then one night, inside the headboard, she tore the bed away from the wall. The knocking continued, same rhythm, same time. Eventually, she contacted the landlord. They checked the walls. No pipes, no loose boards, no animals. But during the inspection, the knocking started in front of all of them.
It sounded like someone was trapped. But there was nowhere, nothing there.
They broke open the wall behind the bed. Inside, they found an old sealed cavity not listed on the building plans, and inside that cavity were handwritten tally marks, hundreds of them, scratched directly into the brick, and beneath them a sentence written, "I knock so I don't forget I'm still here." Police records show that in 1983, a tenant had gone missing in that same apartment, a factory worker, never found. The case was closed as a runaway. No body. That night, Mira slept at a friend's place. At 2:17 a.m., her phone rang. It was a voicemail. Mira moved out the next day. The building was renovated 6 months later. The cavity was sealed permanently. No further reports were filed. But Mira still hears it. Not every night, just when she's alone and very quiet.
Sometimes it feels like it followed me. Or maybe it just needed someone to hear it.
There are no official explanations for the recordings, no proof of how the sound traveled, no answers for why it stopped the moment the wall was closed. Only this: whatever was knocking was never trying to get in.